The terrifying truth about social media was discovered through experiments on animals. Psychologist B.F. Skinner found that creatures become addicted fastest when rewards appear randomly. Not constantly, randomly. That is why slot machines are addictive. That is why gambling destroys lives. And that is why millions of humans now check their phones hundreds of times every day. Because the brain keeps thinking, maybe something important is waiting for me. Maybe the next notification matters. Maybe the next swipe brings something new. And that uncertainty keeps humans returning, again and again and again. But modern technology is no longer just entertaining humans, it is conditioning them. To understand why this works so well on humans, we need to go back thousands of years because the modern world is fighting against a brain that was built for a completely different reality for almost all of human history. Pleasure was rare. Your ancestors did not wake up surrounded by endless stimulation. They had to earn survival itself. Food required hunting. Safety required awareness. Connection required tribe loyalty. Survival required struggle. Even small rewards carried enormous meaning. Finding food after days of hunger, surviving danger, returning safely to the tribe. These moments triggered powerful reward systems inside the brain. Because to ancient humans, pleasure was not entertainment. It was survival. And that is why the human brain evolved to chase rewards aggressively. The brain learned, this matters. Repeat this behavior. Stay alive. But then, modern life changed everything. Today, food is instant. Entertainment is instant. Validation is instant. Stimulation is endless. For the first time in human history, the brain is surrounded by unlimited artificial rewards. But the ancient system inside your head still reacts the same way. It still believes this is important for survival. That is the trap. Modern technology did not create a new human brain. It exploited an ancient one. Most people think dopamine means pleasure, but that is not completely true. Dopamine is not happiness, it is anticipation, craving, motivation, the feeling that says, do this again. This matters. Imagine an ancient human finally finding food after days of hunger. The brain releases dopamine, not just to reward the human, but to teach the brain. Remember this. Repeat this behavior. That system helped humans survive for thousands of years. But modern technology learned how to hijack it. Every notification, every like, every reel, every scroll triggers the same ancient reward system. Not because these things help you survive, but because your brain reacts as if they do. And the most dangerous part is unpredictability. You never know when the next reward is coming. Maybe the next video will entertain you. Maybe the next notification matters. Maybe the next swipe brings something exciting. And that uncertainty keeps the brain trapped in a loop. Scroll, reward, anticipation, repeat. This is why humans become addicted to things that never truly satisfy them. Sugar, gambling, adult content, social media, endless scrolling. Because dopamine does not say, you are happy. It says, keep going. The terrifying part is, this is not happening by accident. Modern companies spend billions of dollars studying one thing: human behavior, attention, reward loops, emotional reactions, cravings. Because in the modern world, human attention became one of the most valuable resources on Earth. Social media companies study how long your eyes stay on a screen. Junk food companies engineer food to feel impossible to stop eating. Casinos are designed to keep humans chasing unpredictable rewards. Adult content platforms exploit the brain's strongest biological instincts, and algorithms constantly learn what keeps humans consuming the longest. Not because these companies are secretly evil, but because keeping people engaged is extremely profitable. The longer humans stay distracted, the more money these systems make. And slowly, modern technology stopped competing for human time. It started competing for human dopamine. Every vibration, every autoplay, every recommendation, every endless feed, carefully designed to keep the brain stimulated, to keep humans returning again and again and again. Because once a system learns how to control attention, it can influence the behavior itself. Your ancestors were hunted by predators. Modern humans are hunted by algorithms. But the human brain has a dangerous weakness. It adapts very quickly. What once felt exciting slowly becomes normal. And once the brain adapts to high levels of stimulation, ordinary life begins to feel empty. This is the real trap of endless pleasure, not satisfaction, tolerance. The more stimulation humans consume, the less sensitive the brain becomes to simple experiences. Short videos slowly weaken attention span. Constant scrolling makes silence feel uncomfortable. Junk food makes natural food feel boring. Endless entertainment reduces the ability to enjoy stillness. Adult content can distort intimacy itself. And slowly, the brain begins demanding stronger and faster stimulation again and again and again. Because the old level no longer feels enough. This is why many modern humans feel constantly entertained, but rarely satisfied. The brain becomes overstimulated, while the emotional system becomes numb. Ancient humans experienced pleasure in rare, meaningful moments. Modern humans experience stimulation constantly. And maybe that is why normal life now feels painfully slow to so many people. Sitting quietly feels difficult. Focusing feels exhausting. Real conversations feel less stimulating than screens. Patience disappears. Presence disappears. And without realizing it, many humans stop living in reality. They begin chasing stimulation instead. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in a world of silence. No notifications, no endless entertainment, no glowing screens demanding attention every second. Ancient humans walked through forests for days. They faced hunger, cold, real danger. Survival required awareness, focus, cooperation. Every achievement carried meaning because it was earned through struggle. Food tasted valuable because hunger was real. Rest felt rewarding because exhaustion was real. Connection mattered because isolation could mean death. Humans survived together, around fires, inside tribes, inside reality itself. But compare that to modern life. A single human now sits alone in a dark room, headphones on, scrolling endlessly at 2 a.m. Notifications replace conversation. Algorithms replace community. Artificial stimulation replaces real experience. Humans are now more connected than ever before, yet many have never felt more isolated. And maybe the strangest part is this: modern humans often feel exhausted without ever truly struggling, because the brain evolved to handle physical survival problems, not endless psychological stimulation. Ancient humans fought predators. Modern humans fight distraction. Ancient humans feared starvation. Modern humans fear boredom. And somewhere between comfort and overstimulation, humans may have lost something their ancestors understood naturally: how to simply exist without constant stimulation. But the real damage of endless pleasure is deeper than addiction. Addiction is only the surface. The deeper problem is what happens to the human mind after years of overstimulation. Motivation weakens, attention collapses. Simple moments stop feeling meaningful. Many modern humans can no longer enjoy silence because their brains became dependent on constant stimulation. Real life begins to feel slower than screens. Real conversations feel less exciting than algorithms. Real achievement feels harder than instant dopamine. And slowly, humans begin losing the ability to feel fully present at all. This creates something far more dangerous than distraction: emotional emptiness. Because the human brain was never designed to experience endless pleasure without effort, ancient humans struggled constantly, but many still had strong purpose. Modern humans experience endless entertainment, yet millions feel emotionally lost, more connected, more stimulated, more entertained, but somehow less fulfilled, less focused, less alive. And maybe that is because humans evolved to find meaning through challenge, not passive consumption. The modern world removed many forms of suffering, but it also removed many things that once gave humans depth: struggle, patience, presence, community, purpose. And in their place, modern systems offered comfort, convenience, endless stimulation, endless distraction. Then, slowly, humans became easier to control because distracted people rarely question the systems consuming their attention. And maybe the modern world discovered something terrifying. The easiest way to control humans is not pain, it is endless pleasure. Because humans fighting for survival stay alert, but humans drowning in stimulation often stop paying attention completely. So maybe the greatest danger of modern pleasure is not that it entertains humans, it is that it quietly replaces meaning itself. And somewhere between survival and comfort, modern humanity may have forgotten what it truly means to live.